Okay, my name is Danny Acker. I'm from Shelburne. I've been playing guitar since probably 1977. And public anyway. I started when I was at Acker University. I couldn't find a date, so I seen a guy with 5 girls, and I said he had a guitar, so I thought that's the way to get a woman. So that's why I bought a guitar. Well, one didn't know how to play it, but after a few years you learn this kind of thing. So that's my story, and that's how we go. Okay, I'm going to do some John Denver for you. He was born in the summer of his 27th year, coming home to a place he'd never been before. He left yesterday behind him, and might say he was born again. Might say he found a key for every door. When he first came to the mountains, his life was far away, on the road hanging by a song. With the strings already broken, and he doesn't really care. Keep changing fast, it don't last for long. In the Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it rain a fire in the sky. The shadow from the starlight, softer than a lullaby. Rocky Mountain High in Colorado. Rocky Mountain High in Colorado. He climbed Cathedral Mountain, he saw silver clouds below, saw everything as far as you can see. And they say that he got crazy once, he tried to touch the sun, and he lost a friend but kept his memory. Now he walks in quiet solitude, the forest and the stream, seeking grace in every step he takes. He's trying to turn inside himself to try and understand the serenity of a clear blue mountain lake. In the Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it rain a fire in the sky. You can talk to God, listen to the casual reply. Rocky Mountain High in Colorado. Rocky Mountain High in Colorado. Now his life is full of wonder, but his heart's to no fear of a simple thing he cannot comprehend. While they try to tear the mountains down and bring in a couple more people, more scars upon the land. In the Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it rain a fire in the sky. I know he be a poor man if he never saw an eagle fly. Rocky Mountain High, it's a Colorado Rocky Mountain High. I've seen it rain a fire in the sky. Friends around the campfire and everybody's high. Rocky Mountain High in Colorado. Rocky Mountain High in Colorado. Rocky Mountain High in Colorado. Rocky Mountain High. Wee. Thank you. All right. Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country road, take me home to the place that I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. All my memories gather round her. Mine is a lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eye. Country road, take me home to the place that I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. I hear her voice in the morning hour, she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country road, take me home to the place that I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road, country road, take me home, to the place that I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road, take me home, down country road.
Job.
Woo! All right, thank you. Mike Hill. You fill up my senses like a night in a forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses, come fill me again. Come and let me love you, let me give my life to you. Let me drown in your laughter, let me die in your arms, let me lay down beside you, let me always be with you. Come let me love you, come love me again. Let me give my life to you. Come let me love you, come love me again. You fill up my senses, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses, come fill me again. When I was a little bitty boy, just above the floor, we used to go out to Grandma's house every month and to sow. Had chicken pie and country ham, homemade butter on the bread. But the best darn thing about Grandma's house was a great big feather bed. It was 9 feet high and 6 feet wide, soft as a downy chick. It was made from the feathers of 4 little geese, took a whole 4 o'clock for a tick. And it'll hold 8 kids and 4 hound dogs, and figure we stole from the shed. Didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. After supper we'd sit around the fire, the old folks would spit and chew. Pa would talk about the farm and the war, and my granny sing a ballad or two. And I'd sit and listen to watch the fire till the cobwebs filled my head. Next thing I know, a wicked in the morning in the middle of the old feather bed. It was 9 feet high and 6 feet wide, soft as a downy chick. It was made for the feathers of 4 living geese, took a whole 4 o'clock for a tick. And it'll hold 8 kids and 4 hound dogs, they can figure we stole from the shed. Didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. Yeah! Well, I love my boy and I love my pa, I love Granny and Grandpa too. I've been to fish with my uncle, I wrestled with my cousin, I even kissed Aunt Lou. Ooh, but if I ever had to make a choice, guess it ought to be said that I'd trade them all, plus a gal down the road for Grandma's feather bed. Cause it was 9 feet high and 6 feet wide, soft as a downy chick. It was made from the feathers of 4 living geese, took a whole 4 o'clock for a tick. And it'll hold 8 kids and 4 hound dogs, and a figure we stole from the shed. Didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. Didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. Yeah, Grandma! All right, Grandma! This is one of the first songs that I heard from John Denver. It's called I'm Sorry. It's cold here in the city, it always seems that way. And I've been thinking about you almost every day. Thinking about the good times, thinking about the rain, thinking about how bad it feels alone again. I'm sorry for the way things are in China. I'm sorry for the things I didn't say. More than anything else, I'm sorry for myself. Can't believe you went away. Thinking about the good times, thinking about the rain. They all know I'm dying down deep inside. I'm sorry for all the lies I told you. I'm sorry for the things I didn't say. More than anything else, I'm sorry for myself, for living without you. I'm sorry if I took some You can't hack, dirty rice, early in the sack. Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, the simple kind of life never did me no harm. Raising me a family, working on the farm. Kids are all filled with an easy country charm. Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, I got me a fine wife, I got me old fiddle. When the sun's coming up, I got cakes on the griddle. Life ain't nothing but a funny riddle. Thank God I'm a country boy. When the work's all done and the sun's setting up, and I rosin up the boat, here's all the sleep, so I keep it kind of low. Thank God I'm a country boy. I'd play something good all day if I could, but the Lord and my wife wouldn't think it very good, so I fiddle when I can, where when I should. Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, I got me a fine wife, I got me old fiddle. When the sun's coming up, I got cakes on the griddle. Life ain't nothing but a funny riddle. Thank God I'm a country boy. Yes, sir. Till the day he died, anything they bought him, heavy clothes, he was size, and a difficult life, made my fiddle with pride. Thank God you're a country boy. Yeah, my daddy taught me young how to hunt, how to win, taught me how to work, play a tune on the fiddle, taught me how to love and to give to the little. Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, I got me a fine wife, I got me old fiddle. When the sun's coming up, I got cakes on the griddle. Life ain't nothing but a funny riddle. We're country people. Yeah! Here for a little bit, we'll get back to him. Gonna play a funny little song here. Out in an open field, a strange crop I did yield. I had some plants like you have never seen. There was a dozen in all, and they stood 5 feet tall, and their color was organic green. Now I heard someone mention, if good weed is your intention, don't cover them or keep them from the sun. So through the powers that be, I'll let them grow free, and that's when all my problems begun. Now enters a rabbit who seemed to have a habit of eating leaves of anything that's green. He leaned back on his hind feet, then he began to eat until 2 feet of the stalks had been stripped clean. Now there's a rabbit running around, and he's hopping up and down. He's freaking, he grins and wags his tail. He's got 2 bloodshot eyes, and he doesn't realize. To get him high, I could have gone to jail. Now the weekend slipped away, I look forward to the day when I would be rewarded for my pain. But when I reached the spot where I had planted all that pot, found that turned on rabbit struck again. Now there's a rabbit running around, and he's hopping up and down. He freaking, he grins and wags his tail. Well, he's got 2 bloodshot eyes, and he doesn't realize. To get him high, I could have gone to jail. Yeah, to get him high, I could have gone to jail. That rabbit, I'm telling you, they're the dude. Sonny lives on a farm in a wide open space. You can take off your sneakers and run in the race. You can lay down your head by a sweet riverbed. Sonny always remembered what it was his mama said. Sonny, don't go away, I am here all alone, and your daddy's a sailor who never comes home, and the nights get so long, and the silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that's wrong. Sonny carries a load, though he's barely a man. There ain't all that's to do, still he does what he can. And the mail comes at 4, and the mailman is old. He still dreams his dreams full of silver and gold. Sonny, don't go away, I am here all alone, and your daddy's a sailor who never comes home. These nights get so long, and the silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that's wrong. Sonny's dreams are not real, they're just stories he's read, and the stars in his eyes are like dreams in his head, and he's hungry for love from the cruel world outside, and I know I can't hold him, though I try and I try. Sonny, don't go away, I am here all alone, and your daddy's a sailor who never comes home. These nights get so long, and the silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that's wrong. Sonny, don't go away, I am here all alone, and your daddy's a sailor who never comes home. These nights get so long, and the silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that's wrong. Sonny, don't go away. Thank you.
Danny, you know any Hank Williams?
I'm not that old. I'm only a youngin', guys. Come on now.
You owe me $10.
Is that right? I don't even know who he is. I got a couple of funny songs here for you.
We got water in that bottle?
Yeah. I don't tell it. Secret remedy to keep my voice going. I was dancing with my darling to the Tennessee waltz at the annual Fireman's Ball. All the people, they were staring, 'cause my gal was wearing a newspaper dress, that was all. Oh, she had comic strips from her knees to her hips, where her wannets were I can't recall. Then her dress it caught on fire, burned her entire front page, sports section, and all. One more for you. The old town was upside down as I lay here on the ground, and there's an old freight train that I just fell off of. Down the lane I look, and there stands Bessie, a cute old cow, but rather messy, as she grazes on the green, green grass of home. The old outhouse, it's still standing, though the catalog's all used and gone. And there's an old oak seat that I used to sit on. Down the lane I run and try to make it, But sometimes I had to fake it. That's why we've got such green, green grass at home. Now that one, that's as far back as I go though. Don't age me too well now. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley. Hang down your head and cry. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley. Poor boy, you're bound to die. Met her on a mountain. There I took her life. Met her on the mountain. Stabbed her with my knife. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley. Hang down your head and cry. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley. Poor boy, you're bound to die. This time tomorrow, reckon where I'll be. Hadn't been for Grayson, I've been in Tennessee. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley. Hang down your head and cry. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley. Poor boy, you're bound to die. This time tomorrow, reckon where I'll be. Down in some lonesome valley, hanger from a white oak tree. Well, here now, hang down your head and cry. Hang down your head and cry. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley. Poor boy, you're bound to die. Well, hear me now, hang down to your hang down your head and cry. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley. Poor boy, you're bound to die. How's that? That's far back as I go now. Long, long time ago, I can still remember when the music used to make me smile, and I knew if I had my chance I could make those people dance, and maybe they'd be happy for a while. But February made me shiver with every paper I deliver. Bad news on the doorstep, I couldn't take one more step. And I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widow bride. Something touched me deep inside the day the music died. We were singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Did you write the book of love, and do you have faith in God above? If the Bible tells you so. And do you believe in rock and roll, and music saved your mortal soul? And can you teach me how to dance real slow? I know that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. You both picked up your shoes, man, take those rhythm and blues. While the lonely teenage bouncing buck with a pink carnation in a pickup truck, I knew that I was out of luck the day the music died. We were singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove a Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And good old boy whiskey and rye, singing, this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. Now for 10 years, we've been on our own, and moss grows down on a rolling stone. That's not how it really used to be. Well, the jester sang for the king and queen in a coat he borrowed from Jay-Z with a note that came from you and me. Oh, while the king was looking down, the jester stole his thorny crown. The courtroom was adjourned. Nobody was returned. While the thing hung high into the night, and dark and a picture light, I saw Satan laughing with delight today. The music died. We were singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove a Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. Well, there we were, all in one place, this generation lost in space, with no time left to start again. So come on, Jack, be nimble, Jack, be quick. Jack pressed that on a candlestick, but the fire is the devil's own friend. And Holly watched him disarrange, he climbed his pants in fierce rage. No demon born in hell could erase that Satan spell. On the flame flying high into the night, the light that sacrificial light, I saw Satan laughing with delight the day the music died. We were singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove a Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. Well, I met a girl who sang the blues, asked her for some happy news. She just smiled and turned away. So I went down to the sacred store where I heard the music once before, but the band there said the music wouldn't play. And in the streets the children scream, the lovers cry and the poets scream, but not a word was spoken. The church bells all were broken. Now the three men that I admire the most, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, they caught the last train for the coast the day the music died. We were singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. So bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove a Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this will be the day that I die.
Awesome!
Woo! I like that one. That's kind of cute. I was on a bus coming from, in Florida. We're coming back from Disney World, and this song came on the radio, the bus playing. It was Friends in Low Places, so I have a big mouth, so I started singing along with the song while I was on the bus. So I started singing, and my daughter Courtney started singing with me. Then my wife started singing with me. By the time we got the hotel to home, well, 50 people on this bus were singing this song. So that's how, you know, popular the song is. So if you want to sing along with me, please do. Blaming all my roots, I showed up in boots, rolling your black tie affair. Last one to know, last one to show, I was the last one you thought you'd see there. And I saw the surprise and the fear in his eyes when I took his glass of champagne. I toasted you, said, honey, we may be through, but you'll never hear me complain. 'Cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. Yeah, I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. Oh, I've got friends in low places. Just don't belong, but hey, been there before. Everything is alright. Just say goodnight and I'll show myself to the door. Hey, I didn't mean to cause a big scene. Just give me an hour and then I'll be as high as the ivory tower that you're living in. 'Cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. Yeah, I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. Oh, I've got friends in low places. Yeah, I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. Yeah, I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. Oh, I've got friends in low places. Had a stent put in my heart here in May. I was on my way, we were on our way to Disney World and had the stupid pain in here. Stupid pains. Pains are so stupid. Anyway, so my wife, who is a nurse, been there nurse for 33 years, my daughter Courtney, who is hoping to become a doctor, she did pass the MCAT, which is the exam to get into medical school, so she did pass that. Getting past them and trying to get to Disney World and not going to the doctor was impossible. So anyway, we get up on Friday morning. My daughter graduated Thursday. Friday morning we get up. We're supposed to go to Disney World on Saturday. So my wife says, I don't care what you say, you're going to the QE2 this morning. And I said, great. That's just freaking great. You're going to sit there all day. So anyway, so long story short, they put me in the hospital. Anyway, so while I'm in the hospital waiting to get this stent put in my heart here, I was, the woman next to me found out I was a singer, so she said, will you sing me a song? So I sang her a song that I'm going to sing for you in a few seconds here. It's called Courtney's Song, The Miracle of Life. I wrote it for Courtney the night she was born. Anyway, so I get down to the cath lab, which is the place they put the stents in your arteries here. So I'm laying there, you know, my arms up like this and my, you know, not my best tire here. And so the surgeon or whatever he was says to me, he says, I hear you're a singer. And I said, where'd you hear that? He said, would you sing for us? I said, are you kidding me? I'm laying flat on my back and my arms up like this. You want me to sing for you? Yeah. Would you sing for us? I said, okay. So I sang the song I'm going to sing for you. And of course they all clapped and I had a standing ovation, but they were standing anyway, so, you know. Anyway, he said, you are the first person that we have ever heard tell of that ever sang in a cath lab. So I thought that was kind of cool, you know. I said I got a big mouth on to sing. I sang this song 4 times in 5 days while I was in the hospital. I sang it for the lady who was in the bed next to me. I sang it for her daughter. I sang it for a nurse that came in the room, and I sang it for my stint. So this is Courtney's song, The Miracle of Life. I wrote this. Is it possible to fall in love with someone when you meet them? It happened to me only yesterday. It must have been a miracle that brought us both together. I can't describe it any other way. A baby girl was born to me this evening. From the darkness came the bright sunshine of life. You cast your spell of love so great upon us. You are the greatest miracle of life. The softness of a baby's skin, like the dew upon the morning. Mother Nature's wonderful to touch. Your eyes, they wander everywhere. Do you really see me? Do you hear the words, I love you very much? A baby girl was born to me this evening. From the darkness came the bright sunshine of life. You cast your spell of love so great upon us. You are the greatest miracle of life. And if you have a question, don't be afraid to ask. Your mother and I will do the best we can. A baby girl was born to me this evening. From the darkness came the bright sunshine of life. You cast your spell of love so great upon us. You are the greatest miracle of life. You are the greatest miracle of life. You are the greatest miracle of life. One more of my own songs here, just to bore you to death. This song I wrote watching the episode of The Waltons. Remember The Waltons? John Boy, Mary Ellen, John Boy, and all them other people, you know? And anyway, and a funny story with that came 2 weeks ago. I was down at the tavern singing, and I sang this song. And anyway, after the night was over, a woman came over to me and she said, do you have a copy of that song on you? And I said, yeah. She said, can I take a picture of it? A picture? I said, what for? Well, I said, my friend is a avid Waltons fan. But to have a song written about the Waltons, I said, well, I didn't actually write about the Waltons. Just watching the Waltons made me write the song. Just an inspiration, right? But she took her phone out and took a picture of my song. This song is called In My Mind. It's about old houses, probably in Cape Island here. There's a lot of old houses here that have fallen down the wrong way. So it's a song about the stories and things that they probably had told way back in the day. And this song is called In My Mind. Homes, places known to man, haven't changed these many years, I think you understand. And if you stop and listen to the stories in the wind, then you will remember how it was for you to begin living in a country home outside. Lots of room for us to run and hide. Days of joy and laughter and loving you at night. Sitting by the fireplace until midnight. The telling of the stories of the snows of winter time. And these stories will always remain in my mind. Well, I can't say that every day was like a blooming rose. Bad times are sad times, like everybody knows. We want to remember and tell it like it was. Legend in its own time. I'm telling this because what was once a loving home is falling by the way. Four walls can tell you of another day. Days of joy and laughter and loving you at night. Sitting by the fireplace until midnight. The telling of the stories of the snows of winter time. And these stories will always remain in my mind. Days of joy and laughter and loving you at night. Sitting by the fireplace until midnight. The telling of the stories of the snows of winter time. And these stories will always remain in my mind. Come on, here you go. Well, let's do it. A child arrived just the other day. Came in the world in the usual way, but there were planes to catch, bills to pay. He learned to walk while I was away, and he was talking before I knew it. And as he grew, he said, I'm gonna be like you, Dad. You know I'm gonna be like you. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you coming home, Dad, I don't know when. We'll get together then, Dad. We're gonna have a good time then. Well, my son turned 10 just the other day. Things all like man he had to say. Something proud. Wait, try again. Well, my son turned 10 just the other day. Thanks for the ball day, come on, let's play. Can you teach me to throw? I said, not today. Got lots to do, he said, that's okay. And he walked away, but his smile never did. He said, I'm gonna be like him. Yeah, you know I'm gonna be like him. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll get together then, Dad. We're gonna have a good time then. Well, he came from college just the other day, so much like a man just had to say, son, I'm proud of you, can you sit for a while? He shook his head and he said with a smile, what I really like, Dad, is to borrow the car keys. See you later, can I have them please? And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when, but we'll get together then, Dad. We're gonna have a good time then. son, I'm proud of you. Can you sit for a while? He shook his head and he said with a smile, what I really like, Dad, is to borrow the car keys. See you later, can I have them, please? And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. And we're gonna have a good time then. My mom's retired, my son moved away. I called him up just the other day. I said, I'd like to see you if you don't mind. He said, I'd love to, Dad, if I can find the time. Well, see, my new job, I hassling the kids with the flu. But it's sure nice talking to you, Dad. It's been sure nice talking to you. And as I hung up the phone, it occurred to me, he'd grown up just like me. My boy was just like me. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. And we're gonna have a good time then. Cat and cradle, yeah. Anyway, I was gonna do something here. What was I gonna do? Okay. Oh, yeah, okay, here. I am an old woman named after my mother. Old man is another child's grown old. If dreams were lightning, thunder were desire, this old house would have burned down a long time ago. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. When I was a young girl, I had me a cowboy. He weren't much to look at, just a free rambling man. But that was a long time, no matter how I try. The years just go by like a broken down dam. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. There's flies in the kitchen, I can hear him in there buzzing. And I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning, go home in the evening, and have nothing to say? Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Angels Montgomery, yes. Looking back, all memories share beneath the stars above. For a moment, all the world was right. How could I have known that you'd ever say goodbye? And now, I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the holding you. I held everything for a moment. Was an I a king? If I'd only known how the king would fall. Hey, who's to say? You know I might have changed it all. And now I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. Yes, my life is better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. Everybody. Yeah. This is a song that I usually end my evenings with. It's a song to thank y'all for listening to me. And glad you're here and I hope you have a good time. It's called This Old Guitar. This old guitar gave me my life. This old guitar gave me my life, my living. All the things you know I love to do. To serenade the stars that shine from a sunny mountainside. Most of all to sing my songs for you. I love to sing my songs for you. This old guitar gave me my lovely lady. It opened up her eyes and ears to me. Yes, it did. It brought us both together. I guess it broke her heart. It opened up a space for us to be. What a lovely place, lovely space to be. This old guitar gave me my life, my living, and all the things you know I love to do. The serenade, the stars shine from a sunny mountainside. Most of all to sing my songs for you. I love to sing my songs for you. Yes, I do, you know. I love to sing my songs for you. I'd like to thank you all for listening tonight. Hopefully we'll be back to play some more songs for you. Thank you very much. Hey! Thank you! All right, let somebody else have a turn here.